Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and this video is for my buddies Blue and K. K specifically because I wanted to show off my Rimworld, and I'm going to have a link to the collection of mods in the description. But for right now, I'm just going to scroll through these really quick because I have a lot. I even have some that are quote-unquote incompatible, but don't worry, they're compatible. So I have that many mods, so I'm going to go through the motions. I've got my own custom game going, or going to go. So we'll go with Randy because he's random. We'll do Adventure Story. I usually do Strive to Survive, but I'd actually like to live for long enough to show what's up. We do Tiny Big World. We do these settings for no particular reason. These are just the settings I like. We look, here we go. We find some boreal tundra. That's a WoW reference. Granite, excellent. This is fun. You can make super huge and super tiny lands if you want to. So we got to prepare carefully. We load up our people. These are all the same. 3 in everything. Light passion in everything. Fast learner, great memory, super immune. They're all 14-year-old kids. They're not related. We get some food, we get some bows, we get some wood, some steel, some silver, some herbal medicine. It's pretty bog standard for a start. And off we go to the races. So Miss K likes to farm. Well, I'm going to farm. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to farm anything big because our growing skill sucks, but I'll kind of walk through how you set up a base and all that. And hopefully it'll be helpful not only to them, but also to anybody else looking to get into Rimworld and who wants to use my mod comp. So it took me a long time to realize that this isn't a bad thing. This is just part of one of the mods. So mechanoids land. They don't just show up anymore. I can work with this. We'll make our base around here. So as you can see, you can zoom way in. And everything is nice and visible. So the first thing we do, we press home to unforbid everything. And we equip all of our little tribesmen with the recurve bows. You just right click and then left click. Right click, left click. I actually think you can right click. Yeah, you can. But it's better to, at least for me, if I right click and left click. You kind of do your own thing, however works for you. I've also got a reroll if you want to reroll. We do not want to reroll. We've also got a music player. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go here. You want to make, if you're doing a playthrough like I am, where everybody's pretty much the same, you want everybody to do everything. And there's a couple of different ways you can do this. But generally, oh yeah, if you hold shift and click, or right click, you make the entire group do the same thing. So like, say we want everybody to clean. We go click, click, and shift click, and shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click. There we go. So basically, we want them to do everything down the list until they get here. After they get done cooking, we want them to grow. And then we want them to haul, then we want them to clean. And then they go to the 2s. We want them to hunt, we want them to construct, we want them to mine, we want them to plant cut, we want them to craft. And then they can do quarrying. If there's a quarry, there won't be. They can do smithing, tailoring, art, and then finally research, fishing, and writing. You want to have hauling and cleaning up near the top of what you're doing. All this stuff is kind of situational, but cooking and growing is also really good to have up top. With medical, you want them to all be able to self-tend, so you don't have to worry about that. Some people make schedules. I don't. I let them do whatever they want. I don't care. Oh yeah, that's something else. On the work tab, some people will make, make this guy the cook, and this guy the medic, and this guy the, you play to the strengths, and you can totally do that. I just don't like doing that. So you want to go to assign, and you want everybody to attack when they are attacked. That will stop you from getting killed by turtles. That was the first way I died. You want to put this on automatic rebuild. You want cleaning to be build roof, otherwise they'll clean things that don't need to be cleaned. And if you right click on the speed thing, you can go ignore, and that'll make it to where the game doesn't like automatically slow your game down. As for clothing, you want to disallow tattered apparel. You want them to wear normal clothes. You want them to wear anything from 50% to 100. 49% to 100 is fine. Food restrictions, there aren't any. Drug restrictions, my people do not do drugs. We are a teetotaling society. Why are we a teetotaling society? Because I don't like drugs. I don't even like things that they say aren't drugs because they end up giving you health conditions in this game. So then we go to animals. We don't have any animals. We go to wildlife. We get a good look at what we're dealing with here. A lot of muffalo, a lot of caribou, some boars, Arctic coyotes, a lot of damn coyotes. And then we go to research. Oh, God in heaven, we go to research. Look at this massive thing. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I do tribal starts. You don't have to do tribal starts. You can start however you want to start. But I like tribal starts because I play Civ, and in Civ, you start at the beginning, damn it. So it goes all the way over here. And oh my God almighty, there's so much crap you can learn. That is an irresponsible amount of crap you can learn. But what we want them to learn is... Where is it? There it is. Stone cutting. We want complex furniture. Where is it? We want flak armor and gunsmithing. And then we want psychite refining and penoxycycline production. And that'll be it for now, because I know for a fact we're not going to get that far. Alright. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Now that we got all that crap out of the way, we go to zone. We go to stockpile for all of our crap. So we'll just do this. We want that to be 12, either tall or wide. You always want to have a 12. So we'll go 44. And then we'll do this. Make a second one. There. 12 by 50 in total. So this we want to allow chunks, but not corpses or anything. And this one we want priority preferred so that they'll bring these things to this first. You want items, you want buildings, and you want ranged weapons. Allow biocoded weapons, no. You want ranged weapons, and you want it to be good, normal or better, 50%. That means this is basically our ammo dump. This is where we put all our bows, our guns. Like if we get a raid and say one guy's got a lever action rifle that's kind of crappy, and the other guy's got a shotgun that's really good, they'll put the really good one here so that we'll know, oh, there's a really good shotgun. I should give that to someone. That's basically how I do things. So we've got that. We got that. Let's build a wall. One of the mods is click and drag. Yay. Finding the end of this thing is a bitch. There we go. So we want here, and here, and here, and here. There's our doors. Alright. So now we want growing area. Okay, 15 by... There we go, 15 by 15. For the first crop, we'll do rice. Eventually, we'll move that over to something else. We want 15 by 10. I did that wrong. 15 by 10 of cotton. We'll do 15 by 2 of heel root for the day that comes when we actually can make heel root. And then for the rest of this, we will make a money crop. 15 by 18 of... fuck it, we'll do smoke leaf. Let them make weed. And yes, even though they're 14, they can still smoke weed. Every day. Well, not our people. Our people don't smoke. Because that's what's up. So then we go down here. 14 by 14. So we wanted to put... Alright. We're going to do this. Let's see here. Do this. We'll do this. We'll probably want to put more. Let's get a look at the overall look of the thing. Alright. It's going to come in that way. So production. We will do our simple research benches here. One for each of our colonists. Here it is, stoves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 7 ought to do us. I think that'll be okay. So then we go structure, we go wall. And there's going to be that. You might wonder, why the hell is our refrigerator going to be double-doored? Well, the answer to that is simplicity itself. The problem with refrigerators, when we eventually get to that, is they inevitably... the doors keep opening and closing all the time, so they inevitably gain temperature and stuff starts to rot. So we do not allow rotten food. We clear all. Preferred. We do not allow rotten food. We want all foods, and we want plant matter, but not all plant matter. We just want the important plant matter. Yeah, we probably will have hops in there just in case. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And we want copses. Wait, we don't want all copses, we just want animal copses. Why am I saying it like that? Because it's silly, that's why. So we shall put butchery, butchery, butchery. And then we want... Let me see here. A table, table. That'll do them. Table and stools. 3, 4, 8 stools. And over here will be their barracks. It's not ideal, but whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for recreation, we want some hoopstone. We'll put one there, we'll put one there, we'll put one there. That ought to be enough, in theory. And as for a game of board, which is basically your chessboard, we'll put one over here, and we'll put one over here. And then we'll put a couple of doors out this way. Okay, so we've got a basic line, a basic lineup of our base, right? So how do we defend this base? Well, we do this. We look for the straightest line we can go. We'll do this. We'll go get rid of 4 of these. This will eventually be our death line. So we need steel. Well, let's get some steel. You click on compacted steel, you right click, you go mine connected ore, suddenly they will mine all of that. Now what do we do here? Well, we go order, we go harvest. All of this crap. Doesn't look like we can really get anything. We do tree cut, all of this crap. There we go. And that should be everything. So we go 4 and... Look at them go! They will plant all the crops. And then they will haul all of the things. Which we do want them to do in case we get a ransom. Now, one interesting thing is, you can tell them to do specific things. So you click on, say you want them to build the wooden hoopstone ring. Then on this guy, say you want him to build a butchery. And then on this guy, say you want him to build a fueled stove. So there. Now we have a butchery, and now we have a stove. So for the butchery, we want them to butcher all creatures forever. For the stove, we want them to make pemmican forever. Why pemmican? Because pemmican doesn't go bad for until after like a year. And until we get a freezer, there's no point in making meals that they're going to like because they're just going to go bad before we can really use them. And every so often, like you'll hear animals die. If you press home, the animals will be hauled in. And there you go. See, they're already building. They're already making crops. Look at that. They're already making smoke leaf. Ah, one of the coyotes got killed. See, look at that. They're already making pemmican. We are fucking off to the races. That's what we're doing. So once this gets built, we're going to build a death hallway. Because enemies don't go through doors, and they don't go over walls, unless they're sappers, which were made specifically to counter the kind of defense that I make. You'll have to be ingenious to come up with various ways of dealing with that shit. I am not ingenious. I just like watching my little pawns do their thing. It's very soothing. The music helps with that. But pemmican is made with vegetables and meat. Rice and meat. So they are off to the races. Look at them go. Now they're hauling. And here's something fun. You can select all of them, press R to draft, bring them all over here. Look at that big thing. Look at that big Mega Wolverine. Let's kill him. Press B to target, and now we wait. Death in 17 hours. So now they can do whatever. That thing will bleed out on its own. We won't have to worry about nothing. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. From nothing. And they're playing Hoopstone, which means their fun is going up. They don't like the barracks, but there's nothing we can really do about that until I can build them rooms. And generally with rooms, you want them to be 5x5 or 6x6 big, and that's kind of a space problem. No sleeping during the day. Wake up. You just draft them and undraft them, and they'll wake up. Ooh, we got a second one. This is good news. Butcher forever and ever. Ooh, shit. Almost forgot. We want a dumping zone. We'll put it up here. And we'll do priority low. And it'll dump all the crap we don't need. Ooh, that's something else. Miscellaneous. Trading spot. You want the trading spot away from your home, because they will trample your crops, because they're dicks like that. Stop sleeping during the day, lazy fuckers. So here's something interesting. You can go copy, and then you can go fuck off out of here. You can go paste, paste, and then as they keep getting built, you can keep pasting new things. And look at that, now they have a table to eat at. Isn't that lovely? Oh, now they're getting the mining done. Maybe I'll get the rest of these done. Well, it certainly fits the tribal motif. Jesus Christ. Stop sleeping, lazy fuckers. God damn. If I can't get 3 hours of sleep a night, what hope do you have? Exotic goods trader, huh? Isn't this interesting? Some of our meat will spoil. It just happens. Whatever. So you find the guy with the question mark, and you hope and pray to... There he is. And then you right-click, you trade. Can we sell anything? We cannot sell anything. Can we get anything? We can get a lot of stuff, but do we want anything? Not really. Medical torture tools. Can we get a telescope? No, we cannot get a telescope. That is unfortunate. Glitter steel meds. No. A warrior genetic material. I don't think we need that. Oh, you can buy a gorilla. We don't need any of that shit. Sometimes it just happens that way. Choppy, choppy. We have a lot of meat. Also, to see everything in like in a list like this, where you can use the little arrow things, it is down here. Where is it? Toggle colonist bar. Categorized mode on the resource readout. Otherwise, it looks like this, and that can get really bad. So, just an FYI for those who care. Oh goodness, I guess I'm still tired. Yeah, don't use the tables I gave you guys. Look at them go! So now, whenever there is fruit, or whenever there is vegetables and meat, they will be there to take advantage of it. What are you bitching about? Intense pain. Food poisoning, I knew it. Doesn't matter what they're called, they're all gonna die anyway. He's going to destroy otter meat. Oh no. So now we cut down all the trees and build roofs. Roofs are important. Maybe I shouldn't have randomed the names. Would you all wake up and get on this? There we go. Now our kitchen is set up. Our third butchery is set up. And when they don't automatically make a roof, you can make the roof for them by going into zones. Same with this one. This is gonna take a minute. It also stops some of your stuff from spoiling. Yes, look at them go. They're chopping all that wood, which is good because our stoves are fueled by wood. So we kind of need a lot of it. That's why I like Boreal, because look at all them trees. Ooh, cargo pods. A fine stew. Yes, go get that. In fact, go get that immediately. Look at that. They've almost got the bedroom done. Oh God, here we go. So now that the rice is done, we switch it to potatoes because it takes longer for those to grow. And it gives us a better yield. We are going Irish. And then since we've got weed, we might as well make them make weed. So we're only going to make smoke leaf joints. Do forever. And then we copy paste this to everything. And these we will use as trade goods. If we can sell our weed, we can sell, or we can get silver from it, which more people will use as tender, legal tender. Money. What is with my brain today? Like a vault. Stop sleeping, you lazy fuckers. But if you notice, now that they've got food, they're happy. Now that they've got games of to play, they're happy. And as soon as we get those potatoes up... Oh, thank God we ran out of meat. A lot of botched harvests, I'm noticing. Look at that, they're yoinking them all. So now let's say we want to make meat. Here's a fun thing to do. Alright, we'll take our boys. Let's look for a group. Here's a group. We'll go here. Now this is I don't remember which game or which mod gave me this command, but you press I. They will fire at everything. There we go. So now we have plenty of meat and an injured guy because he got hit by fire. And generally, when there's a big fire, you get a rain swap to stop your base from being completely burned to the ground. Well, that wasn't that much meat. Whatever. Why do we has egg? Oh shit. Wakey, wakey, there's fire to put out. And as you can see, now they're working on stone cutting, which we'll get to. And I will stop once we have a defense, and once I've made a fire line, which I'll explain. Of course, fire line might be self-explanatory. Oh good, your boy's healed. They learn slow. They're kind of stupid. Ruh-roh, black bear. So here's what we do. We take everybody out here. And now the black bear is dead. And now they will cook. Cook, my lads, cook! Look at that, now we got tons of this shit. A meteorite shower. Fuck me! That's jade, and that's steel, and that's less useful. But jade is really good. You can use that as trade goods. Let's do that shit. That I actually will take time out of our busy learning day to do. Just as soon as they're done cooking. Generally, for a group of 10, you want somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 pemmican. Or about 70 meals. You want about a week's worth of food, basically. Alright, back to the go to learning. Minor break risk. Mad Arctic Coyote and research finished stone cutting. There's a mad coyote. There was a mad coyote. Now there isn't. So we got stone cutting. What do? We go production. Stonecutter's table. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we want to make granite because that's the stone type we want. Also, it's the sturdiest. Do until we'll do until 5,000. Fuck it, why not? We copy this on over to the rest of them, which means when we edit that one, it will edit all of them. That's only if you use the chain. Excuse me. So this is going to take a stupid amount of time to replace all this wood, so we're not going to. We're going to do this. Granite wall. All the way up, all the way around. Boom. And then anything with a door, you put another door, 2 door, 2-door. 2-door. So that'll still take a long-ass time. But it won't take quite as long, because you're not replacing all these walls. Because first you have to deconstruct them, then you had to reconstruct them. And that's a pain in the ass. It's less of a pain in the ass because of some of the mods I grabbed that allow you to do it automatically, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Why are you eating raw fucking rice? What sense does that make? And as you can see, it takes longer to make stone things than it does to make wood things. Who would have thunk it? Alright, so what is a fire line? A fire line is concrete. 3 wide. Of concrete, in fact. Since this is where we're going to be building things. Now the problem is, your colonists do not like concrete. It's very ugly, and they do not like ugly because they are special little snowflakes. So you only want to have it on the most out-of-the-way, least important crap, like the aforementioned fire line. Now, what do you want for out of doors in your compound? You want tile. Paved tile. It costs a little more, but it's worth it. It also makes them walk faster, which is kind of nice. And what do they do for inside? Well, then you use more blocks. More stone blocks, so we'll save on those. Also, it would appear we're going to need more, steel. Hey, look, here's some steel. Let's go get it. God almighty, look at them go. Now when there's a fire, we won't get lit up. Because not only do we have a stone wall, we also have a fire line. The problem is, this is for short term. You will be expanding outside of your walls. You will be making bigger and bigger and bigger compounds. This is just a small compound. Actually, this is a pretty big compound for 10 people, but whatever. It serves the purpose. Then once we get complex furniture, we can make beds and stuff. You can kind of make beds now, but they're just bedrolls and they really suck. Who dares starve? Stop starving. Whoops, didn't mean to do that twice. If you fuckers are just going to eat raw rice, I'm going to make you eat pemmican by getting rid of the raw rice. Here. Bye, Mega Sloth. Don't worry, you'll die soon. There, go get him. There you are, look at him go. Ooh, somebody made a bad batch of pemmican. Well, these things happen. That hedgehog doesn't look that mad. Not regardless. Get him! Ooh, somebody got into a fist fight. Damn, Sanic! Would somebody fucking rescue him? Or at least stabilize him, for God's sakes? There. Christ's teeth, chimpanzee. Everyone's gonna die at this rate from a fucking Sanic. Yes, I agree. Fuck that guy. Alright. Oh no, an eclipse. What will we do? Our solar panels are fucked. Oh wait. So it's basically just setting up automation. If this, then that. If potatoes, then meat, then pemmican. Or if you have electricity and can make a fridge, if, you know, meat and veg, then fine meals. Or lavish meals if you're feeling Gigi. There we go. Look at them go. Now they're making more, they're getting more steel. Except for Chimpanzee, who was stuck on his ass. Uh-oh. A ship landed. Fuck me. Way out there? Ugh. I think we're okay. Right now, I'd say we definitely have enough. Plus, this trains their construction, as you can see. Hardly a bad thing. So this is an extremely suboptimal way to do things. You really want to go room by room, and you want to try not to leave yourself open for attack. The only reason I did it is because I'm on a lower difficulty. Like, if I'm on a higher difficulty, I'll just build the research benches out in the open and beeline right to stone cutting so that we can cut out the middleman of the wooden walls and just build stone walls. It's dangerous, it goes slower, but it does work. Damn coyotes and shit. Bring it in, boys. Food binge. Whatever. Not coming out then. Oh god, here we go. The drug harvest is in. I can't remember if they go for, no, it looks like they go for stone first. No, they don't. They go for drugs first. How about that? Well, if we get traders, by God, we will have shit to trade. Oh, God. No time for sleep. $420 smoke leaf. God damn it. Hey, the cotton came in. We can actually build beds. Mostly because I prefer making cotton bedrolls. Oh yeah, the fur beds. I forgot about those. Those would actually work. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might ask what that Q thing is. That is a quality builder. If they don't make it normal or better, they will deconstruct it to make it normal or better. Oh god, they're gonna spend forever doing the weed. Caravan animals wander in. We could kill them for their stuff, or we could just not give a shit. I think we're gonna not give a shit. Because we're badasses like that. Who is major breaking? Why are you major breaking? Low psychic drone. Crap. Well, there really isn't a hell of a lot we can do about that. Would you people drag the weed inside so it doesn't rot? Thank you for getting around to that. Jesus Christ. You know what? Screw it. You might wonder, why are we doing it like this? Well, because that way they will haul before they will plant. And inside is safer than outside. And they will also clean. Oh, and they'll also build. Because I forgot to put that down to 3. But hey, look! Fucking beds! Now they can quit bitching about sleeping on the floor. Hey. Wake up. Look at that. So as you can see, that's basically how Rimworld goes. You give them goals, you set the goals, and after the goals are achieved, you move on to other goals. And sometimes ships will crash and you will have to fight mechanoids, or raids will happen and you'll have to kill raiders. That's where this thing comes in. So I'm not actually going to build it because it would take too long, but I will show you what I do. So generally I will have an open way in. And then you do security, you do granite, or, well, you do any, whatever spike trap you want. And you go like this. Whoops. And one of the mods I have is a copy mod. So you can go like this, you can go boop. And it takes a little bit of eyesight to be able to see what the fuck you're doing, where you're putting it, but as you can see, boom. And so, when they're raiding, they won't go through the walls unless they're sappers. If they're normal or they're animals, they will loop around and come in through here because this is an open door. And all you have to do is put your people at the far back. So they'll come through here, hit all these traps. If they end up surviving it, you've got a fire line of your guys with their bows or their guns or what have you, and just splat. And that's how I do defense. It doesn't work very well. I've never beaten this game, but I love this game because it's goofy. And you can make whatever you want. You can make Space Age people. You can make Stone Age morons like I did. It is up to you. And so hopefully this tutorial has shown what Rimworld is kind of sort of capable of, even though it was on a lower difficulty. So I have been Blind Ryan, and I will see you all next time.